Hello there. So, quick, what do TV debates, consumer rights, and deadly typhoons have in common? And no, it's not a weird Saturday morning cartoon. All these topics collide on September 26th in a web of power, protest, and pop culture. Ready for a crash course in history? Buckle up, buckle. First, September 26th is the day when, depending on who you ask, either the future of American politics or the myth of Camelot was born. The year was 1960. The candidates were two very different men: the fresh-faced, youthful John F. Kennedy and the experienced but older Richard M. Nixon. This wasn't your average election. It was a clash of styles, of generations, even of media. The format was groundbreaking. 4 debates broadcast across the country. For the first time, Americans could see and hear their presidential contenders face to face. Kennedy, tanned and smiling, exuded confidence. Nixon, pale and sweating, seemed fatigued. Was it nerves, bad makeup, or was he secretly a vampire? Sorry, I'm getting off track. But it wasn't just about what they said. It was how they looked. The debates became a spectacle. People argued over who really won. Those listening on the radio thought Nixon did well. Those watching on TV leaned towards Kennedy. Some historians argue that this televised showdown swung the election, making JFK the youngest and most stylish president ever. The debates changed politics forever. Candidates started caring more about their public image, hiring image consultants, speech coaches, and yes, makeup artists. Who knew history could get so glamorous? But wait, there's more. I've got another story to tell. Let's shift gears from the White House to your wallet. September 26th is also a big day for your wallet. Why? Well, in 1914, the Federal Trade Commission, aka the FTC, was created. What's the FTC? Basically, it's the government agency that watches out for unfair business tricks. Think of it like this. You're at the grocery store. You've got your cart filled with stuff. You go to the checkout and bam, the cashier says your total is $10, but it's buy one, get one free. So you only have to pay $5. Sweet deal, right? Well, what if the store owner was doing this just to get more customers in the door? What if he knew that most people wouldn't actually buy the second item, but it would lure them in to spend money on other things? Not cool, right? That's where the FTC steps in. They make sure stores play fair, don't trick you with false sales or hide important info in the tiny print. They're the quiet heroes who help you get a fair shake when you shop. So next time you do battle with your credit card, you can thank the FTC. And now brace yourself for an abrupt turn. We're swapping the White House for whirlwinds. You heard me right, whirlwinds. September 26th has seen its share of storms, too, like in 1959 when Typhoon Vera slammed into Japan. This wasn't your run-of-the-mill typhoon. It packed winds of over 125 miles per hour. Homes were flattened. Whole towns were wiped off the map. It was one of the deadliest natural disasters in Japanese history. And then there's the Battle of Polygon Wood. It was part of World War I, a fight between the British and Australian troops and the Germans. But it wasn't just a battle. It was a test of wills, a war of attrition. It lasted for weeks, dragging on from September 26th to October. Soldiers faced machine gun fire from the safety of trenches. But for all the planning and strategy, it often came down to sheer determination. So there you have it, a whirlwind of politics, consumer rights, and some serious storms. And that's just September 26th. Who knew history could be so dramatic? So how should you, the enlightened viewer, the discerning listener, the world-savvy YouTube watcher, how should you mark this day? Simple, reflect. Take a moment to think about the events of September 26th. How do they shape our world today? How do they affect you, your daily life, your decisions? And don't just think about the big picture. Zoom in on the details. Look at the consumer products you use, the way you vote, even the weather reports you trust. All these things trace their roots back to September 26th. And it's not just about the past. It's about your future, the choices you make today, and the world you want to see tomorrow. That's all for today. See you next time.